Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video, y'all, you guessed it, is about this hair. I am, honestly guys, I'm in love with the way that this color turned out, especially because I had no idea initially what I wanted to do. I was like, do I want greens? Do I want blues? Do I want purples? Do I want oranges? I didn't know. But in the end, I said, okay, you know what? Let's just let those creative juices flow and let's play around with these bluey, greeny, purples kind of tones. So that's what I ended up doing. I can't wait to share with you guys how I accomplished this lovely color because I think it's fairly easy and I believe that you at home can do it too. Oh, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe to join this tribe, okay? We the best, baby. We the best. Okay, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna stop Titi Vietnam. Yo. Do other people other than Jamaicans say Titi Viet? If you're Jamaican, thumbs up. Titi Viet. That's what my mom used to always say to me when I was younger. If I was in the mirror too long. Stop Titi Viet. Come on, man, let's go. Shout out to mom. Shout out to Gracious Vegan. Go follow her, she's the best. All right, let's get into this. All right, so this hair is from OMGherhair.com. I have amazing experiences with their wigs every single time. For this look, I used their Kim Kardashian inspired bob haircut. It's Brazilian virgin hair and it is a lace front wig. So that is what the inside of the cap looks like. And this is what it looks like fresh out of the box. So the first step to this look is pre-lightening the hair. And today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Quick Blue High Performance Bleach with 30 volume developer as well as 40 volume. Now I actually would have used 40 volume developer for this entire look, but I ran out, so I did end up using 40 volume in the front and 30 volume in the back, which we'll get into a little bit later. So I first secured the front of the lace down just so that the wig's not moving around while I'm coloring, and then I divided the hair pretty much into two sections. So I took that front part kind of from ear to ear about 2 inches back and I separated that. Then I took a little U part section at the top, kind of like when you're putting on a U wig. So I made a little U shape and then an ear to ear section because I want some of the hair that I'm going to lighten with the 40 volume, which is going to be lighter, to still fall over the back. You get me? So once I made those two sections, it is time to now apply the color, and I'm going to start with the front middle part. And I'm going to create really small sections here in the front because I want this to be the lightest area. And of course, first, I back comb. If you guys have watched any of my color videos, you know that this is a staple for me. It helps to create very smooth, transitional colors, essentially foolproof. So I apply the bleach from mid-shaft toward the end, and I'm just going to take horizontal sections until this section is done, up the middle of the top. And then I'm going to move my weight onto the sides because I want it to be lighter around the face and over the top of the head. And once I'm done with the front, it's time to make my way to the back. So in the back here, I am going to be using 30 volume developer. And instead of starting from the bottom, I'm actually going to be starting from the top back and moving my way kind of opposite. So I tilt my mannequin head forward, almost like if you were a person, you'd have your head kind of tilted down. And then I'm going to work my way from the top all the way back, kind of in reverse. And this is just so that the hair, it goes from lighter on the top to darker on the bottom. And because this part of the hair is going to be in the back and kind of underneath, I don't really back comb this portion. I'm kind of just freestyling it, like a balayage effect, where I'm just sort of painting it on the hair, and I'm not even going to bother back combing it in this situation because I don't really need to. But you can see how I'm using my hands to kind of create a gradient effect. I apply the product a lot heavier on the ends, and then I use my hands to kind of like wipe up back and forth so that I get some kind of a gradient effect. So it's not just a harsh line of demarcation. So after the hair has been processing for about 30 minutes, I go in and kind of feather the roots. And what that is I just take a little, whatever like leftover product is kind of on the brush, and I sort of just like blend in. And that just kind of breaks the base. That way the base is not going to be, you know, completely the natural dark color. It's going to be just a little bit lighter than that. And it helps to as well smooth your transition so you don't have any harsh lines. And I apologize for this horrible camera angle. I get in my groove and I'm like, I totally forget. I totally forget that I'm supposed to be filming and making sure y'all can see. So I hope you understand. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. So when I do that feathering of the roots, that's only like at the last like 5 minutes. But overall, I had let it process for about 35 to 40. So when I hit that 35 mark, that's when I would do the feathering at the roots. So after washing her out and letting her air dry, as you can see, the hair has a very pretty natural air dried wave, and this is the result. So this is going to be our base color, because in order to get those purples and those blues to pop, we have to pre-lighten the hair. So look at that pattern though, hey? Isn't that cute? Oh, I love the wave texture. Anyways, let's break that up and get in there. So I'm going to be using the Adore Semi-Permanent Deposit Only colors in Indigo Bleu, which actually kind of looks more purple than anything, but it goes in there, hits those like orangey yellow tones that I have going on, and it turns into like a greeny blue. It's fabulous, honey. And the next / second color I use, which I completely forgot to take a video of, like the actual bottle, I'm sorry, is Rich Eggplant, so number 186. So I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to use the Rich Eggplant first in the back, on the bottom, where the hair is darker. And a little trick, if the hair is completely dry and you want your color to spread a little, then you can slightly dampen the hair and the color will spread, darling. It will spread much further. And because this color is semi-permanent, deposit only, you don't need to mix it with any developer or anything. You can just squeeze straight from the bottle right on the hair if you like, work it in with your hands or a brush, or you can put it into a bowl and then apply it. I honestly find this stuff very messy, so I will say put down some towels and get ready to get dirty. It's just super runny, so it's just not the kind of thing that stays put. Like, I'm gonna try mixing cornstarch in it one day and seeing if I can thicken it up. So I'm starting from the roots, applying the color straight from the bottle, and then running it down the ends. You see that horrible dripping I made? Yeah, I didn't even notice. I was just like, oh my god, like the mess, the floor, the towels on the floor. It's so necessary. So as you guys can see, I'm really just focusing this, the eggplant color in the back. I'm not even touching any of the sections that are like really close to the face. And yeah, that's because that's gonna be where the blue's gonna go. Okay, so now when I was ready for the sides, I went in with the indigo, and it also looks purple, but I promise you it doesn't stay that way. So I would highly recommend putting them in two completely different bowls. You can clearly tell which one's which, because honestly they both just look like purple. going on the hair. So yes, in the front, this is where I'm using the indigo blue. I put this one in a bowl and applied it, and then the other one I left in the actual container. That way there was no confusion for me as to which one I was putting where. And I feel like the rest is pretty straightforward. I essentially just put the indigo on the areas that were a bit lighter, which I had been using the 40 volume, which was around my face. And keep in mind, even though the indigo blue looks like it's purple, it does turn blue, and it has those blue tones that are mixed in. And then because the hair is kind of yellow, blue plus yellow makes what? It makes green. So in the end, it's like I had like almost an aqua color because it was indigo blue mixing with like yellow. So if you do want to color exactly like mine or as close as possible, you want to make sure that your pieces in the front and around the face are like a nice yellowy tone so that it can mix with the blue and make green. But yeah, feel free, be creative, guys. Honestly, this color was so much fun aside from the mess. And yeah, I love the way that it came out. So after I washed it out, this is what I had, honey. Darker purple tones at the bottom, lighter bluey kind of greenish tones at the top. And as this washes out, so I've already even washed this now, this blue color keeps fading now to even more of like a greenish tone, and it just gets prettier as it goes. So I'm very happy with this. So here I'm just using some Lotta Body foam, setting this bad boy in, blow drying it so it's nice and flat. I really didn't have to do much to this because the hairline was already pre-plucked. So right now it's not gelled down or anything. I just have a band on and I'm just living my life, honey. And I just tweezed the part just a little bit. Again, didn't have to do much because the wig already came good. And you will see when it's flat ironed, it reflects the light so differently. Look at that. You start to really see like different tones, y'all. Popping. This is honestly one of my favorite colors to date. Like, I'm going to probably try and do this on a curly unit as well because I love it that much. Look at that. What do you guys think? Comment below, what is the name of this color to you? What does it say to you? How does it speak to you, darling? Let me know. All right, guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for kicking it and hanging out with your girl. Don't forget to hit subscribe to join the tribe for more videos like this. Lots of hair, lots of love, lots of fun. As well as turn on those post notifications. That way you guys know when I upload a video. All right, guys, I love you and I'll see you in my next video. Namaste.
But that she don't drink, set the sheet rolling. Hope I don't think that just that we smoke that I'm gon' hit. I'm like, what you think?